Hey everybody, what's happening? I am back with another quick film review for you, and today I'm going to be taking a look at The Wild Robot. Yes, I finally got to see it. Better late than never, right? Yes, and it is directed by the great Chris Sanders, director of Lilo and Stitch and How to Train Your Dragon. Of course, he worked on some Disney films in the early 90s, Beauty and the Beast and Aladdin, etc. And he's a writer, of course, as well, and he has written this film. And yeah, I am late, but I am glad I did get the chance to see it finally, since it is so well directed and so brilliantly performed as well. And the animation is just amazing. What seems like it seems like just a cute little movie, with great animation. It turns out to be a film with a whole lot of heart that'll actually please adults and kids also. I think, yeah, I think so. So no spoilers here, but I will be talking about what starts the film off and everything like that. So if you want to know zero, then tune out right now, Mister. All right. So it came out a few weeks ago, I know, but word of mouth has spread like wildfire. I gotta tell you, great reviews, have hopefully helped it at the box office. Although, apparently there's, this story about young folks buying tickets to go see the Wild Robot, and then they're sneaking into Terrifier 3 and seeing that instead. Uh, Hopefully they watched both movies. But hopefully they didn't miss this one, because if they did, that's too bad. It's a good movie. So before I get into the, just the basics of the plot, I won't talk much about it. I got to talk about the cast. So Lupita Nyong'o plays Rosm Unit 7132, otherwise known as Roz, just to make it easy. So Roz, which always reminds me of Frasier. Uh, no, this is a robot named Roz, and it's a very, very interesting robot that basically just has one task, one function, and it must always complete that task. And it's thrown into a situation where it has to kind of, adapt and survive. And Pedro Pascal is in the film as well. Kit Connor, Catherine O'Hara, love her, of course. Bill Nighy, the always reliable Bill Nighy, and Mark Hamill as well. Yep, he's pretty awesome in his role here, and others like Ving Rhames and so on. I mean, it's a really, really great cast, and it doesn't bother me that it's like kind of this all-star cast. I think it's great. So anyway, the film, it concerns this advanced robot who crashes on this place filled with many different kinds of animals, foxes and geese and bears. Oh my. The robot, Roz, is, like I said, she's only got this one mission. There's one goal, and that's how she's programmed, and she's got to complete this task, whatever it is. And these tasks will change throughout the film, including Roz needing to be this mother-like guardian at times. There's a constant threat. Of course, it's the wild, right? I mean, it's wildlife, so there's a lot of wild animals running around, and some of them are vicious. So you got to be careful. There's more certainly to the antagonists of the film. Certainly I could get into that, but I don't want to spoil anything that way. So I'll just say that the animation is so good, the direction is so good, that the action scenes are very intense, and not too intense for kids, I don't think, really, but definitely well done. Certainly into entertaining enough for adults as well. So yeah, I'm very impressed with the animation. It's very mesmerizing and memorable. It really does stay with you after the movie finishes. The performances, of course, are quite good. Lupita does a great job as Roz, and so does Pedro Pascal as Fink the Fox, her ally. Pascal, he seems to be everywhere, right? I mean, come on, man, give another actor a chance. No, he's actually quite unrecognizable here. Great to not be able to recognize the famous voices. I'm not hearing the Mandalorian when he talks. I'm not hearing a different character, so it's great. Same with Mark Hamill as well. So, famous for Luke Skywalker and the Joker and many others, but he's playing this bear named Thorn, and it's maybe my personal favorite performance. But then again, I'm a bit biased because he's my childhood hero. But anyway, I digress. In terms of critical praise, I gotta agree with my fellow YouTube film critic down south, Mr. Dan Merle. His assessment that the film has quite a bit in common with the Iron Giant, which came out, I think it was in '99, and that was a bomb at the box office at the time, and it really deserved better. I hope this new acclaimed film, this Wild Robot film, I really hope that it did all right financially, because I'd really love to see more, certainly from this animation team, and definitely the writer director Chris Sanders, who is just, with every film is becoming, more of a legend. So yeah, just great work there from Mr. Sanders. So I don't know. It might need some more promotion. I don't know. We'll have to see. I I haven't seen a lot of commercials for it online for some reason, or on cable for that matter. So that is surprising. It's a darn good family-friendly film, with some emotional highs and lows that are just so well executed. So I am going to give The Wild Robot a 9 out of 10. Yeah, so it is quite good, and, along with Transformers 1, those are the 2 best animated films I've seen so far in 2024, so definitely check both of those films out if you wanna watch some animation, and, that's it for this quick review of The Wild Robot. I thank you guys so much for checking her out, and until next time, peace.